Okay, you want to be on belly escapes, but like just a little bit, we want to keep something. And you've already seen that. They take you down, you stop so that's great for the time to do something. But we will just take some time to review features and attacks. Just so it's fresh. Okay. So let's do just some hip mobility to get warmed up here. We'll be on our nights. Alright. Now think about just turning to this side. All the way down, and then just turn it around and come all the way back. Beard, where have you been?
London.
Don't bridge that foot.
Looks like that's what you meant to drive, right?
Well, I mean, you haven't been here in like 17 weeks.
3.
You see what I'm saying?
I was gone.
Keep snaky moves.
Yes, sir.
Jeez.
I was gone for 3 weeks. Well, Monday I had a tree down that I had to.
Keep your hips on the floor. No bridging. It's not a new foot. Were you wearing like Bali or something like that?
Sir.
No sick belts for me?
No, sir.
It is a sick belt. I wear it all the time.
They're really good. I bought my wife a ring, and they put the wrong color stones in it, so I spent hours at a jewelry store.
Those hips on the floor. Don't bridge your base foot. The base foot's flat on the floor. We don't want to lift up on the ball of our foot. Alright, here's what I would like to do. With your partner, let's get together. We're going to do a row. We're going to go knee on belly, and we're going to do near side arm. Okay, so it's like that. You got the arm, grabbing your wrist and fingers. You got the shotgun. Those are straight arm locks where I use my hand. People wrap accidentally on that shotgun arm lock, wrap their triceps. That's why it's called that shotgun. Don't go like this. But you want to focus on that. Then you got the Americana. Sometimes the arm bends. You got the near side arm bar. We saw that we could finish that sitting on top of that, falling back on it, or sometimes they push us off. We saw. Okay. And then I went over some other little ways to get into the near side arm lock. Yeah, like just different gripping options. You can get grab and things like that. But just no north side for more. That's a hard one. No chokes. Those are attacks down the middle. Alright. So just review your near side attacks off of the throw. What throws we did? We did hip throw, soda, SOC, your villains, foot sweeps, your morning class. So really, so many of the throws. The hip throws, a lot of the leg throws, that's what we have to do. The sacrifice throws. But part of it too, like when I was going through my judo black belt, they were like, a chunk of my testing, like I had to show like 30 throws from the 40. Then there's like a whole bunch of 5 preferred throws from this group. Things like that. Right? So, what I liked about that was the development of what they call preferred and what do you like? Right? So just do your favorite throw or do your couple of favorite throws and review all of them. Mix the work in. Right? Any questions? Have questions on throws? Okay. Just throws, no single thing. That's another big route. Alright, let's do one thing. Hopping.
Yeah, yes. To you. Is it John or Jonathan?
It's John Howard.
We should start calling you that. Instead of Howie, it's John Howard now on.
You go John. Is that your dad's name too?
John Jett.
Okay.
And then my grandpa John Howard.
Two cats. Too bad you couldn't be John Howard. You know, Tim's a third.
I'm a second.
I would say the second.
My parents did the same because they didn't want people calling me Junior. Yeah. I'm your canvas.
Good adjustment, Howard. Go ahead and finish the submission for you. Lord. Still want to focus? Race or anything?
Not yet.
I want to do a triathlon this summer.
That was cool. I didn't think we could do it.
Well,
I tried.
same thing though, right? Cody Dixon.
Wherever the
Yeah. I know some people that completed that half Ironman.
I had a buddy of mine who's very yeah, and that's like so I would probably do one. The swimmer would have to be in the
I would have to do some triathlons to swim from
yeah.
you know.
I think if you could run down, because you have run 12 I'm trying to get
I gotta pick my running back up because I'm planning on doing the triathlon.
yeah, I just started kind of looking into zones.
Yeah, and that's what you gotta do.
Well, I just run. I pace myself. In zone 3 or
I'm super gentle.
Mine was more forceful. No, it wasn't.
I was running like most.
Yeah, that one in the face.
Yeah.
He like pushed on my foot like there. I think he hipped into it. Yeah, there it was.
Okay.
But I was thinking, was there something real with people? It's like I showed up at marathon.
There's the feature sport grip on it.
Yeah, I've been trying. I just. Well, I think I am jumping that a lot, but it's
Good grip, Coral.
I don't know how I get.
It's on the shoulder. That's why
You know, it says I'm at 150.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be at 150. The face one, like heart rate, at like a 9-minute pace, 8-minute pace. But it's still hard because I'm doing 8.5, 8. I'm like 170.
Yeah.
But also the weather has changed.
I'm gonna jump in with you guys. Yes, please.
Now.
I just threw down.
We're
We're doing throws to knee on belly, near side submission.
Slide down, or you can have the head finish on top, or she pushes you over.
Does it matter what we're doing?
No.
just no single leg.
Yeah, so on the arm.
Yeah,
Oh.
that and if it feels weird, you're trying to so I do it both ways.
I think that was it. I left
There you
my
go ahead.
elbow out.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Thank you.
Coach, submission that you didn't mention, but what happened on the first one is that Howie's arm already tried to come down. So is that what you would do because the shelf on that leg is
Well, now too.
Well, it's kind of hard.
So So like I was like, yeah, he was like first thing, yeah, that was like,
You know, I just never spin that. Somebody else has to mind that a couple weeks later.
okay.
But you know, hey, could be that. I always just did it more on the other side, but that has come up a couple of times. I just haven't done anything from your side before. How did you just fall down?
So you're gonna keep this one on the set back.
Secondary leg a little wider drop. There you go, sir. Good job. That allows you to add a little more hip into it as well.
And then it's just gonna get you on the base.
Hip throw, step out.
Stay on them.
Okay, hip those. Thing except the head.
A sick one I saw in a judo match yesterday was the guy came in for the hip throw, and this person like hip blocked a little bit, and then it was so but it was like just as soon as that hip block was there, oh.
Ooh, offside. Now what are you gonna do?
Go over the head before you fall down.
That's the goal. Oh yeah, okay.
How are we doing over here? How do you avoid this happening? Where on the arms you going for the
Just from the arm.
for this?
Oh, yeah. Mainly here.
Well, I mean, I guess.
Well, I mean, it ain't wrong.
He just, yeah, he said nothing.
Okay, I just have a question. What other submissions?
Americana.
Americana.
No, still, I'm just trying to.
Your arm on the
Oh, yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's just bent.
If you pull me down, I just
Threw me off. I was like, okay, what am I
fall.
on?
Like I don't want to lose top. Would be my number one goal. You still have the arm. Right, and if he starts pulling you over, I'm gonna try and fall on the side. I do that one from.
Doesn't that feel weird though when you do it that?
But if I'm like this, yeah. But if I'm like this,
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I've been asked what else is there besides that overhook?
there's
It's
we've
like
only
that
been doing the
one.
overhook on arm
You
locks.
had that
Okay.
grip from the beginning.
But I guess Americana is.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like when I've gone for the straight arm lock, or even like people end up turning their thumb up, which bends their elbow so they're here, and that and you get a stretch.
But this is the key thing there, don't lose top.
It's all pressure into
Right.
and then when you
Transition side.
Yeah, and two,
it's like,
well, that, I hit that just like in transition.
Are you trying to do a few hours? Kind of like a sacrifice. So you
You
kind
go
of
all
like
the way down.
yeah. Kind of pull hard, but
So if when you push back into me, I'm gonna get out of your way, squat on this one, and stick this one out. So push back into me. So I'm gonna get. That was a little more easy. Because I caught the leg. Sumigation. Dang it.
and it's when you push back in.
Yeah. So I'll bait people. I'll push them, and then they'll push back. There.
That one taught that at the women's camp, actually.
I was there.
Yeah, and
His eyes were like, what?
It took a second to register. I was like, what?
oh, you like in the, other leg in the middle.
This one? Yeah. You got my shoulder that way there.
Okay, guys, time. Okay. Let's do one more review set like that, okay? We'll do far side attacks, so it's going to be north-south Kimura, the side control Kimura, where you're just finishing stepping over their head, right? You got far side spin arm bar. The traditional way everybody does that, post hand on the mat and spin around. Dixon teaches to stand up on it. So, like, I show up. So, post the hand, spin around their head, or pull them up and stand up. Step around their head. Okay. Those, and remember we had all that follow-up game off the corner. If you're stepping over their head and they sit up, you roll them through. Finish it. Right? If they're trying to sit up, you can just switch over to north-south from that head step over, and that stops the sit. If you can't finish it, they got it in tight, you can push your elbow to break it. If you can't get your elbow in, you could raise their chin up and do the leg scissors. Right? So we had all this cool follow-up game off the corner. Right? We even did a little more than that. You can add that into the review because there's some great Kimura entries. Remember we did arm ride to and then just north-south Kimura. So they're pushing that off of the belly. Okay? But hit your standing guard passes to far side attacks. So here's what that would look like. Okay? So we did a hip and knee Toriano here. He pushes the knee, or even if he does it here, this is the side control. Okay? If he sits up, I roll him through. If he grabs his lapel, I rip through, getting it out. If I can't do that, I'm trying to raise his chin with the leg scissors. So we did several standing guard passes. X pass, where you kick your leg back. You can do leg drags, stepping through the legs. I think that's the one we did last week or last time we did it. Okay. But there's several little passing options. Just do a standing guard pass, drop into knee on belly, attack the far side, and guard bars and corners. That's it. All right, go ahead.
I just want to be inside so bad.
Work in, kick out. Ball.
I was going to text you that. Did you ever get any sort of like? No, this is this. Anything with the accountant? Like, did you feel better about any of that?
Oh, he hasn't even done with that yet.
Well, did you have the meeting? How did?
How many extensions do
I guess to have an extension, I don't know.
No, that's what it is. Yeah, when you have a bit like basically like.
Well, I kind of put him in the restriction just because of everything. I just left my other accountant in the middle of everything. So, but I hired him. I told him I paid him. I think I paid him. I told him to do my taxes. So I was like, just send me on the bill.
But you had a good meeting with him, and you felt like like you were kind of got things.
I think so. I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do. I don't know
Yeah.
if we'll find out.
So I will say.
I haven't got the bill yet.
So he typically always files an extension for us. I need to turn all my stuff in like January, February, and it's just known like with the businesses. And now here's the deal: if you tell him point blank, I want my
just a
stuff
little
done,
bit. That way you
and I
still
need it
need
done
them
at this date, he'll do it. But I don't need it.
I used to do this, but I don't do
So-
Eventually, we're trying to buy a
You
house.
can, like if somebody takes
Year,
you off
yeah.
a
year,
So-
business, but
and then you
we're
go
gonna
into
wait.
this.
So we're not rushed. This is
I was
Yeah,
gonna
just
say
don't really
about the time when you feel like
go
you
into that
want
way.
to
'Cause I don't like
like
that
okay,
idea
like this
going
is kind of where I would like want
going
my
down,
taxes
and
done.
I'm gonna
You go ahead and send him an email. Say hey,
Right.
do you think it's possible we could?
I called a few times.
Okay.
I was like, hey, are y'all doing? Because I just want to.
Yeah.
Hey guys, real quick.
Yeah, just call
Like,
me.
hey,
Yeah.
like, I think that's what you about.
I didn't mention this one, and we did it a couple of classes. I first learned this week on powder in the first Friday.
Thank you.
Hey, I've got knee on belly. I acquired this arm, I catch it in the neck here. Then I put this second leg on, and there's straight on here. Okay, so it's just getting that, pulling that in. Boom. Right, you got knee on the neck, knee on the belly. But that's another far side of that. Straight arm lock, just like we had the two straight arm locks over here, you get one over there. Alright? Just mention it. Alright. Back to work. 1, 2. Yes, sir. That's yeah.
That's what he was just telling me. Is to stay up in the
You're gonna be shaking
Now your arm lock, you switch it back. Left arm down.
Okay. That's
Now, typically, so this you'll drop down this, but like I could be here, right there. Justin and I've been talking about this because it sounded like something that I.
Oh, I didn't mean for that.
No. It was
Like
good.
that,
You were
I
gentle.
just dropped into on Shade. I was surprised on that as well. But Justin does that to people, and it's kind of like we work with the damn belly position.
I didn't go mini on belly.
Good job. No, you went.
That's what he was. That's what he was talking
I'm
about.
sorry.
So it's like you don't really drop on the. Yes, it's more here, right?
Try to have this one shorter. Because I'm pretty loose. Oh yeah, now it's better.
And then I don't know if he rotates across the arm with the hands or not.
Yeah, I feel like you can
Just, yeah, there. Maybe not.
see, like, if I can move my wrist, I will be really imbalanced here. Try to make sure I can.
Hold on, watch.
Okay, see, I can.
Get that.
There you go, that's better. I realize if you can move the wrist, you can almost.
Yeah.
Or if I can move, I'm sorry, if I can move my hand down.
Well, and like if I just get that out of the way, then
He acquired this arm. Here. It's a little different. There you go. Tighter on my arm. I was tighter on your arm.
Yeah. Now he's been gentle.
Quit being so gentle on it.
But I think I struggle with that too. That's why I'm doing myself.
Oh, really?
Let me try it.
Uncomfortable. Throw me off there. I would, here, before we get on there, this step through? Yeah. There, down.
Too low.
Yeah. Yeah. Come back, have it, you know me. Yeah. There, right there. You're too far. Go back. Just a little bit. Right there. Now do it. That was it.
Yeah, I feel like you want to be lower sometimes. I think it gives them so much room over the elbow.
Yeah. I feel like when you went too high, I started feeling like I'm gonna slip my arm out.
yeah. Every time I do that step, I get like.
Really?
I don't know if I'm doing something. I don't know. It's just like I'm always.
Well, do it to me and somebody.
Maybe it's because I'm leaving that there.
So you get
Every
leg
time I
lock.
step through.
How? I mean,
On the leg that's
doing
behind
this.
I think so. Yeah, that's typically what they do.
So don't keep. So when you automatically pass here, scuff it down and come all the way where I can't pass there. So, I mean, I try.
I'm gonna try to follow him.
Yeah. So
Here, wide.
There, yeah.
Oh,
There.
okay.
I can't reach.
That's what I, okay.
I don't care if you're Edward or not. You're not gonna move my legs. Yeah. If you sit back there, they're gonna get that.
Yeah, it's like low hanging fruit.
Okay. So yeah.
And I kept the knee till I was
Yeah.
like I'm here, and then I still had the knee.
Yeah, don't.
I didn't do that. It's chunks.
No time to think. Take action.
That makes lock.
Whoa.
No, I was just
So like you got like those guys over there.
Yeah, I done.
It's a little more.
I do.
Stand up.
No, I think you're being gentle.
You think
So you're being stand up.
I haven't been able to finish this thing.
No, never tried it. Here. I'm working on this Fabio pass.
Come up. Bro, is that why Brian's been doing what do you say?
I guess that's
All right, guys, time.
Coach, can I see the standing one? The standing spinning arm bar. I feel like I get lost and the arm gets super loose.
One thing you can do to make it tight is grab your own lapel.
Okay.
So here,
Yeah.
right, like, then I stand up.
Uh-huh. And you finish from there?
You can, but that's where I was inserted.
Uh-huh.
Right here.
Okay.
Gotta put the knee on the back.
Yes, sir. So you're grabbing your own lapel. He means off the ground. Okay.
Yeah, right, just kind of.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, let's shift gears and go, that's good review. Let's go to escape center, okay? Let's look at this basic idea on how we can single. Okay, so look, I need that heel turned out, and I'm gonna connect, keep it up there. I'm gonna connect here, right? And I'm gonna turn with this connection, I'm driving here. Boom. Okay? If this happens, look, this kind of, look, people rep different ways. I always drop this knee on the floor when people do this to me. If what that happens, I'm just gonna go here. Boom. Okay? Connect this around my leg. Turn on your side. Boom. See that? Now, head back, pull, pull. Okay? Let's look. There's really, someone might do, right? Like snap circle on your side. Okay? So, kind of their reaction dictates. Again, like more times than not when somebody's turned on their side, with how I hold knee on belly, my knee goes on the floor. And my secondary leg that is already up and out is still up and out. You did kind of the opposite, like what you're doing now, so watch. They may put this foot on the floor. Come. When I connect and start turning on the side, but he drops this knee down, if that's what you did the first time. If that happens, like look, just single. If he drops this knee on the floor, here, I want to be pushing back here and pulling up, okay? A secondary version is I can come up and block the ground. Now, this is happening with Tao and Brock last class. Do that knee up again like this, put down this knee up again. All right? Is here. So you got a pulling of that single with my hips, like the tug of war. So you may come down on either single leg. Getting turtle. Turn face me. Right. Right around the single. Okay, so the case. This leg is out and I'm like leaning into you. That's that head back and lift. Okay. Let's say here I'm kind of turned this way a little bit. Alright, but you don't think you can take my back. Pop to come up on your toes, pop behind me. Makes you sit down. Okay, go back. on your back, please. Connect. And on your side. Boom. See that? Here, yeah, you got the single on that side, go back down. Let's say your arm was here when you did that. Right, for whatever reason. Okay, that's the case. Go to the single here. Under your knees, pull it backwards. That's just another option. Okay? And then if they stand up, which people with great sort of sensibility about the position will just disconnect and stand up when they start losing. That's when I'm looking for this low single. Okay? So that's this kind of single leg overview with no matter what they do. Some different singles, different looks. It's all single leg. Right? Does anybody need to see any of that again? Let's work on 1, 2. I love those singles.
You can drive your shoulder into them.
Yeah, I hug low. And as I alright. You just go with what you feel. Yeah. If I get this up, you can.
Yeah, he did the full stuff. Kneecap's probably my favorite thing. I love a kneecap. I run around with it too. That clock. I like the clock. If I'm in somebody's tap guard and I can get out, I even always grab the knees. That's grabbing the toes straight. Love it.
Well, maybe that big round is right up there. If I keep checking on that, it's like, yeah, wait.
Like that?
I like it.
What?
Used to do that to me all the time. You get George. I'm gonna stand up.
Think that single leg is kind of like what we do. When I was doing running, sometimes your hips were turning away. So if the hips kind of way like that, you have to do that right behind it. Right? If they're just kind of leaning into you like this, just pull it out. And if your reaction happens,
Yeah, I didn't do that, but it happened.
Like, because I did the little sprawl, like, that's gonna be my next reaction, is I'm gonna like put some weight on it.
Yeah,
And you're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't care.
so if they're like away from me, I want to run around.
Wow. Like that?
Yeah, but like,
I was afraid of falling.
it doesn't work.
You don't think so?
Well, no, you're gonna be able to do that.
You could run around.
Sometimes, but sometimes I can't. Like, what I do is get this over here. I'll take this out. Do that.
Yeah, watch this. So you go for it. Okay. So now you're here. So now you get here. Yeah. See, you end up getting no matter what, but it's just like that's. I do it then because that other one was not there. I prefer the other one. This one you can do it just if the other one was there. You can do this one. It's a preference thing, really.
That's funny. He took my back off. Here, do it again.
Yeah, sorry. Like this. Just a little like. I know. It's,
Oh, yeah. Well, you try to do one thing.
Yeah, but he turned away. Like he was gonna run out.
if they don't
And
change
then-
your hips, then you can do that.
So like,
Outside it.
yeah.
So I'm here. He's standing on this.
Yeah, yeah.
He did stand up, and I came around the back almost there.
Yeah. I'm able to scoop this out of the way, and then I'll jump in.
Here's how my San Marcelo did. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Randy did that to me one day because I was going to do it to him.
Yeah, I've known about that technique for like 5 or 6 years, but I definitely wasn't doing it until I was like very violent. Yeah, it's like
Because I feel like that happens to me off of a failed single. a lot.
Yeah, you can like look here.
Yeah, that's just from the knees. Okay.
Like and then too, because like Marcelo would show it from like some of the expert stuff where you like get up and shake. Right.
Okay.
Like wrestling up there. Like swimming for Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, time. Last one to look at here. This one almost always forces him to stand, right? 'Cause it's the direction of my push is going to be like, look how my elbow's at his knee. I'm turning my palm inward here. I'm getting that heel turned out. I'm basing, and I'm going to push him up and away here. Boom, like this. Okay, for that ankle pick. Right there. You got an inside heel hook option right here, or you can just switch. You know, about connect, base, frame. There you go. It's right there. Now switch and pull. Good. All right. I missed that.
Ooh, we haven't done that. Let's see one more time. That switch, is it just you like popping off and then put the other knee on?
Yeah, now just like put your hands on my knees and switch.
Yeah, brace on my middle.
So you go ahead and then go down.
So you're not even letting them stand up all the way.
Goes right into there. I'm just wide. You just have that hand right here.
Yeah.
As soon as weight's on that heel, I'm just pushing and pulling it. And then from here.
Fill me off or something.
I told you to do these. You can do that, but I would.
You just pop up. Standing.
Bro, that my legs extended so like there's nowhere for it to go.
So with this, you have knee on the
No.
elbow in. Yep.
Grab it.
Yep.
Yeah, and then that knee will just kind of go. Yes, the knee can go there. Yeah.
So he was doing, I think when Brian was in, he was having like here.
Okay, so
You pull, I couldn't even say that. That was awesome. No, it was good.
You notice what you went to?
No.
It's Waigi every day.
Right here alone,
White G Wednesday, then you're high
looking towards the leg.
I'm calling it. Going back to all days.
That's okay.
Go.
Okay.
Howie,
Ma'am,
Brian has where my muffins are.
I took him so the ants don't get him. You want me to bring him back? It's too late. You mentioned that to me.
I used to. I've been Waigi only the whole year.
No, I've never taken the cookie.
Why not?
This is Jim actually wants to go.
It's a mysterious.
Who is he? You gotta go to.
Even though mine's fine.
What's his name up there? What's the big one? They don't have women's only?
I don't know. I wasn't asking that.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. Because you could drop in there around.
And you're twisting, is it just your upper body? What are you? What are your hands? Okay. So you want to hip into the knee?
Yeah, I feel like it takes the slack out, doesn't it? I don't either.
I know how, but. I guess, I mean, if you have it like, already under you,
Yeah, it's different when you turn. There's a difference when you turn. It's like a shearing.
I know you.
yeah, I even felt that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try really hard.
Grab her on the
Wait, want to do it right? Listen. Yep, and then.
Stephanie's not here.
I'm making it a habit.
Is that next control usually?
I try to just know it because everyone has to. Yep. Every damn. If they catch me,
He is hatching. He is right here.
6 minutes in a night. Hey, I can't.
Like strength for that, I usually keep it.
Well, like Dustin and I were on for like 6 minutes. I was like really trying to kill it. Dustin is a blue dog.
Really?
Yeah. And Ryan said, like, guys, we gotta figure out a way to switch it. And I did the standing guard pass.
He's been training like blue.
I've hit people.
Yeah, he's been like on and off. He's seen like 10 years.
He was in the military too, wasn't he? Yeah.
He is. Sometimes you'll shackle their legs together. That's the kind of idea.
He talks wrestling all the time.
I think his son's in it. I think he's in
Yeah.
Yo, Texas close.
This is the thing, but it can be a.
no.
It can be a leg lock.
He actually does
Oh,
wrestling.
wrestling. I thought you meant jiu-jitsu.
All right, guys, time. That's all we got time for on drilling. Good review. Mistakes. Any questions on anything? Next class, we'll try to review some of the sweep entries and chokes. All right, like 6 different baseball chokes we did. Starts choke, near side arm triangle choke. So, some cool options there. Okay. All right. Well, let's do some rolling. We'll do 3-minute rounds today. All right. Let's do it.
I have to leave after. I gotta be somewhere.
All right, when you get that first round.
Are you staying out, Ellie?
No, I'm not staying out.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I'm waiting on you, Laurel. I'm waiting on you, Laurel. You're fine.
Are you kidding me?
I was